Last time on Roll for Distraction, Starfall. We met the party, who are a squad of mech pilots on board a crawler called the Nest. Alex H. is playing as Twitch, an engineer driving a forge called Calcifer. Brian is playing as Maverick, a scout driving a hussar called Fly on the Wall. Colin is playing as Damon, a hacker driving a mirror ball called Faraday. Gerard is playing Giuseppe, a soldier driving a magpie called Ham Calzone. And John is playing as Dredge, a salvager driving a gopher called Honey Badger. The people of the Nest, called the Crows, believe in a folk tale about a place called Starfall City, where they could live off its vast resources and forget their troubles. While a few crows debated its existence in the cantina, the captain announced over the PA that a satellite was falling from orbit a few clicks north of them. The pilots suited up in their mechs and headed out into the desert wasteland, hoping to pick up some valuable scrap from the satellite. They arrived to find that they had been beaten there by some raiders. The raiders were equipped with 2 machine gun trucks and a tank, but they were ambushed and quickly overwhelmed by the party's mechs. The party found some advanced scrap, but also a semi-functional computer console. It contained a map, pointing to the southeast to a point labeled Starfall. They took the map back to the Nest and held a vote on whether or not they should follow it. A few hours later, the results came back, and the Nest set a new course toward the frozen south. Brian's about to throw up. John just had a nosebleed. We're making a show anyway. Everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Starfall.
What is happening tonight?
So on episode 10, one of us is going to kill someone, right?
No!
Just to keep, we have to keep raising the stakes.
I like steak.
Me too.
Same.
All right, anyway, silly goofy ha-has aside, everybody, welcome to episode 2.
We're just in a silly goofy mood.
Welcome back, especially if you're new. We'll just kind of get right back into things. Quick little mini recap. You guys, last time the main thing that happened was you found a map to the, totally not El Dorado that you guys have been looking for, and you have adjusted course to follow it. You've been on the move for about a week. The downtime in this system is generally 7 days as opposed to just like one night of rest, because repairing a robot is it's a little hard.
Wait, I can't just magically repair my robot in
you can't
like
just so
2
robots don't just go to sleep and feel better like people do.
Wait,
sometimes.
this isn't like Star Wars Battlefront where I use a welder to a fusion cutter to repair damage to my
you don't just hold a
ship?
cartoon mallet and bonk something a couple of times and then it's just
Boo. That's how I do it in real life. It keeps working.
But anyway, all your shit has been fixed, anything that was broken after last time. Alex to Twitch bought a big laser.
Yes, I did.
So that's fun.
Specify that her character bought a big laser, not the website Twitch, because that would just make sense.
You never know. You never know what those people are up to over at Amazon.
Amazon owns Twitch?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, Brian, go back under your rock.
Oh, I will.
So, yes, we'll pick up then about a week later, the next time plot happens, essentially, the next time you come to a place where a thing happens. We'll say, for sake of argument, that you guys are in the mech hangar area, which would be kind of where you tend to hang out in between missions and stuff. Tweaking your mechs, just training, working out, whatever else, right? The supervisor of the mech hangar, you guys, again, because creativity is dead, you named him Iceman.
Yep.
Well, it's
he's
Iceman, as in Phil Iceman.
Iceman. Yeah, we're gonna call him Iceman. You don't say Iceman.
Like Spider-Man or Spider-Man, Phil Spider-Man.
Bob Iceman. So you guys are hanging out there, and you train in between sessions. How do you guys, pass the time? How do you hang out? Like, what does everybody do?
I don't know. I check on my wife and children.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I have a family, so.
I'm gonna try and drop some sick beats with my DJing equipment, see if I can make any new mixes. Just for funsies, because we're probably not gonna have funsies for a little while.
I mean, you can run the playlist in the hangar.
Pull out whatever version of cigarette is available in these here parts. And just
You wanna buy some death sticks?
Hand-rolled whatever you got.
Yep.
That's what's probably available.
You might have salvaged like a vape somewhere, but sure.
I'm sure we could probably just make you a vape.
I mean, we could also just... if you want a vape, we could just make that. We got a fucking laser cannon, and you want to know how to boil water?
Also, I'm basing my character off of like Red Dead Redemption guy. What's his name?
Which one?
The third.
Arthur Morgan?
The legendary third Red Dead Redemption game. That's definitely out.
It is. There was a
It
first
is.
was called Red Dead Revolver. Anyway.
And I've never played a Red Dead Redemption.
I would probably be like running some diagnostics on all the mechs, gaming.
Doing calibrations.
Nap time.
Okay, fair.
Good night.
Who are you kidding? You make pizza. What do you mean? Like...
Does Ham Calzone make ham calzones?
No, he makes sausage.
Haven't gotten that installed yet. Haven't gotten the brick oven installed yet.
How many system slots is a brick oven?
What tier is that? Is that like third
what
tier?
tech level is a brick oven? Anywho, as you guys are hanging out, shooting the shit, you get an announcement over the PA system, kind of like last time. And this one is accompanied by like a full-on alarm system and everything with like the flashing red lights, and it's serious. You hear the voice of Commodore come on the PA, and they say, "All hands, this is a red alert. We have an unidentified bogey approaching fast from the south. All approved battle stations, pilots to mechs."
Alright, so we have to be an identified bogey approaching fast toward... from the north? Yeah, that makes sense.
Did you good there?
Iceman is just like, just get in the fucking robot.
Say less.
What is this, Evangelion?
Alright, let's go kill some people. Let's get in the fucking robot.
Anyway, yes,
Lego.
you suit up as you do, and walk out into the desert again. Different part of it, obviously. We've moved southeast quite a bit. And sure enough, by the time you guys finish getting suited up, this unidentified bogey is visible. And what you're looking at is quite small. It's comparable more to like an Iron Man suit in size.
Which version of the Iron Man suit? If it's 1.0, I think we could take it. If it's Mark 47, I don't think we could take it. Which Mark was the liquid metal one? That one I don't think we could take. I think it's kind of bullshit.
Like 52 or something, like the Endgame one. It was pretty high up there. Infinity War Endgame one. Anyway, it looks like this. It does not look quite that intimidating, but it's much more advanced than anything you guys have.
He looks
It's a
cool.
man.
I like it.
And yeah, it's flying kind of like Iron Man, right? Which is not anything that any of your mechs can do. It's moving way faster than any of your.
Is it like man-sized? Did you say that? Or
Just
is
about,
it-
yeah.
It's a good thing I have this autocannon that gets rid of
Like
things that are
a
man-sized.
like a regular man or like a very tall man? Like a
A
Yao
taller
Ming
than
tall
average man, but not like
Alright,
a giant.
So it's like a space marine or a Spartan. It's like...
Probably chief-sized, yeah.
A
Yeah.
Mr. Chief.
So, do you want to let it like land in front of you or something, or do you want it to do you want to just like shoot it before it does anything?
Can we
Friend or
hail it? Hold
foe?
on. Yeah, can we like hail it on the comms?
Yeah, if you'd like to. Would you like to do that? Whatever your fucking name is, Dredge?
Yes, I'll hail it on comms.
Sure. So, Dredge opens up a sort of open channel, because, you don't know what frequency it's on.
Tiny flying man, what is your business here?
So there's a moment of static, and then what comes through is very distorted mechanical sounds. No discernible speech. It's just like...
Can my AI try and sort that out?
I was gonna say, can I try and do something to clean it up a bit?
Do you have like a specific system that would, or pilot talent that would help with
I have the high gain antenna, which increases.
that? That's just range, I believe, right?
This increases the range
Okay, so yes.
band of any installed module. Blah, blah, blah.
Can I have my AI try and like unscramble it?
Well, your AI that you have in the mech is not like a truly mechanical thing. It's just like flavor, like, unless it's taking up a module slot, but I don't think it is.
Okay.
Anybody got anything, or should I continue narrating?
Not really. Go ahead and narrate, dude.
A moment later, it catches up. You guys are standing maybe 50 feet outside of the crawler, which has stopped moving. And this thing lands another 100 or 200 feet away from you in like an Iron Man pose, lands down. It's holding some sort of rifle in its hands. It looks like it has a shoulder-mounted gun as well, and then who knows what else it's got going on, hidden under panels and such.
Friend or foe?
Yeah, so you can shout out to it on just out loud on your speakers.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Seeing it, knowing that it's approaching, I'm gonna spend 1 energy point to create a 3 HP bubble.
Okay. You can deploy your bubble. It does not regard that as a hostile action immediately. But it does sort of point at you in an almost accusatory way. And it's more of that distorted speech. Does anybody do anything?
I keep my weapon
Not
trained on it. If it
currently, yeah.
fires, I fire too.
I'm just ready to use my laser.
I was definitely not looking through the rulebook to see if anything matched this picture.
Oh, I mean, yeah, this is just art from the rulebook, obviously, but...
if it shoots, I shoot. That's it.
Anyway, yeah, so it starts to, level its gun. We're gonna get one of you guys to roll initiative again. Brian did it last time. Who would like to roll initiative today?
Can I do it?
I'll do it.
Okay, Colin does it.
Sure.
That's what is it? 9 plus...
It's just a d20.
Okay, 9.
That is one NPC chosen by the players acts first. Play then passes to the player group and pilots it. So there's only one NPC, so guess who acts first. So yeah, this thing, lightning fast speed, it acts first, and it levels up that gun that's in its hands, and you see it's sort of a double-barreled gun, and it's gonna fire off 2 shots. It gets to make 2 attacks with that. And you're all in the bubble, so this first one will just kind of go for the bubble. That is 12, that is a regular success, and that is 3 damage.
That is exactly what the bubble has.
Okay, the bubble is gone. So it fires what is essentially an energy shotgun. It's a blast of 6 or 7 blue beams, and they shatter your bubble shield. And then he makes a second attack.
And then he gets you.
Yeah, that is a 5, which is just a normal miss. So this one just kind of swings wide. Some of the beams go past you. Some of the beams hit the sand. It is then one of you who gets to act.
I want to grapple harpoon him.
He is at medium range from you, Gerard, so you would need to...
That's how far
Is that how
my
far it
ping
is?
goes.
Okay, you may
Range
attempt...
medium. Roll a d20. Hiya! That's 9.
9, I believe. Tough choice. You succeed, but at a cost. I'm gonna make a custom one here. I'm gonna say it hits him. You deal its 1 damage, right?
You deal 1 SP damage. The target cannot move beyond your medium range of your mech.
So yeah, you hit it. You deal its 1 damage. You hit it kind of in the arm, on its forearm plate, and you feel it trying to yank you. You can either let go or be pulled very close to it.
Huh. I'm gonna let go. I'll let go.
Okay, so you release your cable. You have a backup cable, whatever, or part of it's segmented or something, and then it flops to the ground, and he just scrapes it off of his arm. Then, surprise, he's not alone. A small hover drone that was cloaked uncloaks. It's flying sort of next to him, and it's just going to fire a very basic laser at Dredge.
Yo, the fuck did I do?
I looked at the spreadsheet and saw your name, and I didn't really like it very much.
were
That is a
standing
success.
there.
That is a
Menacingly.
successful hit with a standard red laser. You take 3 damage.
Ow!
And then one of you may go. I should add also that the crawler does have a gun attached to it. Unless you guys say otherwise, the crawler will just always go last.
Can I shoot? I'm mad.
Sure.
Go for it.
So I roll a d20, right?
Yeah. What gun are you using? What's its range?
My 30 millimeter autocannon.
What the fuck is this noise that's happening?
John's loading a toy gun, it sounds like.
I rolled a
Oh.
17.
Sounds
That's
like
my
a
new dice.
gumball
That's
machine.
I rolled a 17.
John got a fucking gumball machine dice tower.
No, I just got a gumball machine. I didn't get a gumball
It's
machine dice
incredibly
tower.
loud. Please don't use it.
But I rolled a 17. I was doing that entirely for the bit. I wanted
you
this to
talked over
have,
it.
but
All right. Yeah, well, we'll never do that again. But yeah, a 17 with your autocannon does hit. That's 4 damage.
yes, 4 damage.
Great. These are tiny little drones. That's how much health they have. Okay, so that was John. Guess what? Another mech comes out of cloak, or drone. Another mech. God help you.
God.
Another drone comes out of cloak, and this one is going to fire at Twitch or Calcifer. That's a 16. That's a normal hit. Calcifer takes 3 damage.
Ah, bet.
Does anybody have a scan thing that we can scan for more cloaked things?
Maybe on your turn.
Can I deploy my bubble shield now?
Sure. If you would like that to be what you do on your turn.
I am spending 5 energy to
Okay.
deploy a 15 HP shield.
A better bubble.
Can I shoot it with my laser?
No, because now it's my turn again. It's another drone appears. It's gonna shoot the bubble because.
What kind of Easter bunny ass shitting out eggs drone things is this?
Oh, happy Easter, by the way, everyone. It's probably
this-
past.
It's
That's
way
very
past
delayed.
Easter, though. It lasts.
That's
It's
Easter's in the
delayed in
past
real
of
life,
when
Gerard.
It's the past of when we're recording this. What do you mean?
Anyway,
Yeah,
fucking
happy belated Easter.
another drone decloaks and shoots the bubble. It takes 3 damage, Colin.
Alrighty. 12 damage.
Now, one of you, Brian or Alex, can go.
Please, I want to shoot my laser.
Oh, for it.
Okay, what do you want to target with your laser? There are currently 2 drones visible, and the big guy.
Fuck it, I want to go for the big guy.
Okay, so that has the hot property.
Yes.
It says hot 1 in parentheses there.
Mm-hmm.
So you fire it, but you build up 1 heat every time you fire it.
Yes. All right, we're gonna give this a try. Woo, 19.
That's a hit. It's a normal hit.
Fuck it.
Yeah, you build up 1 heat, you fire your big Ugarina laser, and sure enough, you scrape that enemy mech with it. It seems displeased with this development.
Fuck you.
Another drone appears.
Oh, goddamn. The Easter Bunny's
point of
here.
order. I have armor plating, so I don't take the damage, but my armor plating is gone.
Sure. It fires at the bubble. Colin, the bubble takes 3 more damage. I rolled a 17.
Okay.
Then it is Mac's turn.
All
There
right,
are 4
I have
drones and the big guy.
Yeah, just the 4 drones and 1 mech.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take my 30mm autocannon, and I'm going to shoot... Has anybody hit one of the drones yet? Do we know what kind of health these guys have?
They have exactly
yes.
1 autocannon bullet worth of health.
Yeah. They have 4 SP. You figured that out.
Yeah, I'll shoot one of the drones.
Okay.
Rolled a 7, that's not good. So 7...
7 is in that tough choice range. So let's
wait, what am I looking at? Action scene?
Core resolution, top left, the very first thing.
Hold on.
So I'll just give you this. You can hit it. You do hit it, but I'm gonna say that you build up 2 heat.
Ooh.
Your gun just overheats a bit. 2 heat on your mech.
So what happens when we get up to the... We haven't covered this yet, right?
So every now and then, when certain things happen, you'll have to make a heat check, which is you roll, and like if you have more heat, you're more likely to fail the heat check. The heat cap doesn't actually do anything. If you hit it, you make a heat check, and otherwise it's just how much heat you can have.
Alright.
That's Mac's turn. No more drones immediately appear, so the crawler will go. You guys chose to equip your crawler with a blue mining laser, which is very powerful. It builds up a lot of heat, but I guess crawlers don't build up heat, so
Woo!
it's gonna attempt to shoot the mech. I've rolled a 2, so
That's not good.
it just misses.
The crawler explodes. We're on our own.
Nope.
Boom.
It just swings wide. This small, lightweight, fast mech deftly dodges it, but it sure looked cool. Then we come back to the top again. I'm going first in this combat, so the mech is gonna go. It is going to boost and sprint forward at you and pass through the bubble shield.
No!
It is going to draw a sword,
Oh, he's pulling out his katana blade.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
wait.
and
one
it's
with the
going to
sword.
swing
Nani?
at shield projecty boy.
So he's now in close.
He is now in close range, so he's in the bubble with you.
She...
That's a 13, which is a normal hit. He only attacks with this once, but that does 7 damage.
Ooh.
Shit.
That does 7 damage to Faraday.
That's a lot of damage.
Can I respond?
If everyone's cool with Colin taking the next turn, yes.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not cool with Colin taking the next turn.
Too bad.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I am
Yes,
going to hack him.
Okay.
System and software hacker costs 2 AP. You attempt to hack into a system or module in order to disable, damage, or destroy it in some way. Choose target, system, or module in range. I want to take out his sword.
Okay, it is a partially energy-based weapon, so yeah, you can try to turn off his sword. Sure.
Just something about, I'm gonna hack that guy's sword before he hacks me with his sword. Just seems...
But you like getting hacked in the other sense of the word, so you just roll for that?
Yes. So I rolled a 6.
It's not great. That is in the tough choice range.
No, it's different for this.
Oh.
So a 6 to 10 is the system or module is inoperable and cannot be used until the end of the next turn.
Okay, so you've temporarily disrupted his sword. He cannot use it on his next turn. Back to me then. A drone will go. It will shoot the bubble. Anyway, yeah, the drone hit the bubble. That's 3 more to the bubble. And then back to you guys, whoever would like to go.
Could I try and hit him with my sand blaster instead?
You can use the sandblaster instead,
Heck yeah.
and that'll work in close range here.
12.
That's a hit.
Heck yeah!
Oh no, sand. It's rough and dry and gets everywhere. How much damage does this do?
1.
1, yeah, okay. Drone, laser,
Oh, wait.
a miss.
Hold on, Alex.
What?
Any target hit cannot use any system or module with the target or trait for 1 turn.
Okay, you've disrupted his ability for like lock-on things.
Cool.
Okay. So anyway, yes, I fired another drone, fired a laser, it missed. Back to you guys again, Gerard, Brian, or John.
I have a question about something,
Go ahead.
or rather an idea. He's in close range with us now,
Yes,
right?
he's in the
like
bubble
right-
with you.
So I have this pilot ability called Overpower. It just says you overpower a target, you just describe how you do it, and put them in a compromised position until they use their turn action to get out. During this time, they gain the Vulnerable trait and cannot move.
So yeah, like you could grab hold of it with like one of your, articulated arms or whatever, and kind of restrict his ability to move around, which would make him vulnerable to other.
What if I use my
Attacks
mech
and such.
legs to sweep the leg and then just stomp on his chest to hold him down?
Sure. You can describe that. You have to. I assume you need to roll core
There,
for this.
it doesn't say I need to roll. It just costs 2 AP.
Ah, well then, yeah. Okay, yeah. That seems like it just works. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, while he's over slashing at Colin, I'm gonna fucking sweep the leg and just fucking pin him down with my big feet.
Well, you're not gonna
Sure.
go for the legendary full Nelson?
I don't think my mech's arms are long enough.
I don't
to
think
do
you're
full Nelson.
humanoid enough for that. Yeah.
So
But yeah,
now
you
he's
kick him in the leg. He
vulnerable.
stumbles a bit. You have him partially trapped under one of your feet. That costed you 2 action points. Another drone shoots at the bubble and misses. So Brian or John.
All right, hit him while he's down.
Cannon. Do I have to roll because he's vulnerable or no?
Yeah, what does vulnerable actually mean?
Vulnerable just means he takes double damage if you hit him.
Oh, great. Roll that.
If you hit him,
12.
you hit him.
So 8 damage.
Ow. Big ow.
Brian,
Significant
you
ow.
wanna
Big
do the same?
I would like to do the same.
Yeah, because I'm all out of drones, so it can be Brian's turn now.
I fail.
What'd you get?
A 3.
Okay, yeah, you just
Can't hit
missed.
the guy. I can't hit the
Yeah.
guy laying down. He's squirming too much.
Giuseppe's fucking big ham calzone legs are in the way.
I tried to shoot him as he was going down, so I missed him.
So since you guys are all in the bubble, the crawler cannon is going to try to shoot one of the drones. Successfully. So that's that drone absolutely fucking vaporized for 6 damage. And that brings us to a new round. The Iron Man mech is going to roll out from underneath Ham Calzone's leg. Can he do anything else?
That's his turn action to get out of that.
And then he's gonna move. Then he'll just back up. He'll get out of the bubble and
like, "Oh,
retreat
fuck
back
this."
into medium range. And that's his turn. One of you can go.
Medium range, you say? Sounds
say-
like
I'll
another. Sounds like another harpoon.
You're welcome to try.
Aren't you just gonna pull him in close though?
Yeah, so you can hit him, and he can't get away. That's how this works.
Most
Our guns work better farther away.
Yeah, most of our guns
it
are
keeps
medium
him-
range.
It keeps him
it keeps
using
him
his
from-
sword on them.
It keeps
His
him
more
from
dangerous
leaving
sword.
medium range.
Okay.
Whatever you think.
You know, fine. If one of you else has a better idea, then you go for it.
Just shoot him.
I'll shoot him with my 30 millimeter.
Okay, Colin said it first. Colin, shoot him.
It's a 1.
Ah, a cascade failure. That's fun.
Oh, no!
Well, Colin's
When
dead.
attacking, you miss the target and suffer a setback chosen by the mediator. I'm gonna say that your autocannon isn't broken, but it's like fully jammed, and you're gonna need to go, you're gonna need to spend a whole turn action to unjam it.
Gun down! Gun down!
Drone, shoot bubble.
Ah,
Yeah. 3, no. Back to you.
I can shoot again.
Go ahead.
13.
That is a hit. That is 4 damage. Not looking good, but it's a super advanced mech. He's hanging in there. There's only 2 drones left, so another drone will shoot the bubble. That hits. That's 3 more damage to the bubble, Colin.
No.
How's the bubble doing?
6 HP.
Okay. Back to you guys, Alex,
It can
Gerard,
take
O'Brien.
2 more of those.
I'm gonna shoot with my 50 caliber machine gun. I guess.
Okay, the range on the 50 cal is close. Do you have
Is it?
like a scope or something to go with that, like optics module or whatever?
Don't think so.
Then you would have to move forward.
Then I will not do that. Grapple hook. Fuck you.
Can't stop you. Go for it.
Medium range. That's an 8.
Hey, another tough choice on the grapple hook. Same
Achoo.
situation. You hit him, you do that 1 damage, and again, he might be able to pull you out of the bubble.
You know what? I ain't
expose
scared.
you.
Pull me close.
Okay, yeah, you latch onto him, and he
Closer.
yanks you. So
I'm not trapped here with you. You're trapped here with me.
yeah, Ham Calzone has been pulled out of the bubble, and you are now, 50 feet further away from the crawler than everybody else. You're face to face with this guy, Brian or Alex.
I'll shoot him with my autocannon again.
yeah.
The big guy or drone?
Drone.
Okay.
At 20, baby.
Yeah, it's extra dead.
Dang.
Very good. Will you be moving at all? I'm only asking now because Gerard has moved, so you're not all necessarily. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else wants to scatter, but up to you guys.
I'm a scatter a little bit. I'm
Okay,
gonna go
so you
in
wanna, like, move to
between
flank?
wherever Gerard went and the rest of the group is.
Okay, so you can go like diagonally out halfway, so that you've got a little bit of a flank going on. And then Alex, it's his turn.
I guess I'll use the laser again on one of the little guys.
Okay. Yeah, take your heat and roll your attack.
6.
That is a tough choice. I'm gonna say you notice that as you're charging up the laser, that it's giving you like a heat warning.
Okay.
So you can fire it and then have to roll a heat check, or you can just shut it, let go of the trigger before it overheats.
I'm gonna shut it down.
Okay, so you let go of the trigger and do not fire.
So do I
that you
still
don't
have
overheat.
2 heat, or?
Yeah, you don't gain any heat from that. Or like, no,
Okay.
you do still gain the 1 for like doing the action, but
Okay.
otherwise nothing happens. So
Okay.
yes, you'll be at 2 heat now. The gun on the crawler will try to shoot the remaining drone. What is a tough choice for the crawler?
We have to throw Iceman overboard.
They have to shut the gun off because something went wrong.
Yeah, it hits, but then it overheats, so they can't they can't shoot on their next turn. So they do take out the remaining drone, but the gun needs a moment to cool down. And that takes us back around again. You spin me right around, and it is the mech's turn. And it's sure is right next to Ham Calzone.
Sure is.
And its sword sure is working.
And the sword sure is pointy and charged up again, and here it comes.
Come at me. I'm not scared.
14, that is a hit. That's 7 damage.
Ouch.
Oh my god, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions!
Don't worry, I still have 8 health. Fine.
And he's got no backup now, so now all of you can go.
I'm gonna go first.
God,
I'm gonna
within
roll my
range.
autocannon.
Not all at the same time.
Natural
You
20
said it,
again on the
you said
autocannon.
Brian, why don't you go? Wait, go ahead, buddy.
Rolled a natural 20 on the autocannon again.
Holy shit. Alright, hang on.
This is best dice.
When dealing damage, you can choose to double it or pick a bonus effect, if you want to describe some sort of secondary effect.
I'm gonna do 4 damage, and it messes with the hive mind of the machine itself, and it powers down forever and always.
That may be a bit much.
I hit the kill switch on him. My one bullet hit the kill switch.
Why don't
He's
you just
down
off.
the
destroy,
kill
like,
switch.
his sword or his rockets or something, like...
You know what? It
His
decapitates
flight rockets,
his knees. It no longer has knees, and the lower half of its legs are gone.
Okay, yeah, you blow a leg off, so his mobility is severely limited now. The next one of you may go.
Can I fire the other autocannon?
Sure.
Hey Alex, you're not gonna believe me.
Is it
That's
also
a
a
one.
20?
It's also a 20. I take off its
Alright.
other leg.
Holy shit!
He's like hopping around like the Monty Python Black Knight, and then
Just fucking kneecapped this guy.
Well, he attacked us, man. We tried to talk.
that's what he gets for speaking garble speaks. So
I mean, the other 3 of you do have turns. Gerard, Alex, and Colin, if you'd
Can I
like to...
sandblast him just for shits and gigs?
On the ground, no legs, walking up and just like spraying him.
Sure, you'll have to move out of the bubble to do it, but go ahead.
what would the sandblaster hit me, or is that just like a focused?
It's a single
thing?
target.
It was a 17.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a normal hit. That's 1 damage, and you've, again, disrupted his targeting systems.
All right, to finish it off, I'm gonna hit him with the chainsaw arm. Maybe we could cut off another limb.
Go for it.
Go for his other arm.
Where's my dice? Yeah, I got an 18.
How much damage does a chainsaw arm do?
Riverim. I think it does 2. Hold on.
I think you're right.
What page?
Okay, great. Yeah, you karate chop down with your chainsaw arm. It grinds along his back as he tries to sadly crawl away on his arms.
Damn.
And there's like a...
He's executing a downed opponent in Gears 2.
I just fucking Gears of War him.
Yeah, it was a bad time for that guy. And the desert becomes quiet once more.
Dibs on his sword.
It's in a soul.
There is, so you guys have severely damaged that. There is a table for salvaging a broken mech specifically. You don't just get all of this
So,
shit.
what exactly was this mech?
It's not like there was a guy in it, right?
Does it look
Yeah,
familiar?
why don't you guys talk first, and then...
Was there
and then we'll
actually
get
a
around to
man? Did
salvaging.
I just chainsaw
So-
an actual man? Did blood spurt out?
At least, so your chainsaw hit went mostly through plating on his torso area. But where the legs were blown off, you're starting to see a bit of blood come out. Yeah.
Hey, GM.
Again, you can just call me Alex. It's okay.
Well, there's 2 of you, so.
I know, but
Yes, chef.
Can I hook
no, Hook
my
is in the
mech
Lancer game.
up? Can I hook my mech up to the destroyed mech's power supply to give it enough juice to jump it, so I can use Eggs Mayhem on it?
Excuse me?
It's a hacking program. What does it do?
Eggs Mayhem. This hacking program developed by Stephanus Industries
Is that just the one where
allows
you get to ask? You don't need to read the
whole.
whole fucking thing. Is
Yeah.
that just the one where you get
I
to
get
ask
to
questions
ask
about it?
questions.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
It's Speak with Dead, but with robots.
Speak with dead robot.
Because it's already been deactivated, I'm gonna make you roll on the core table just to see if you can even do that.
Wait, so I have to roll 2 dice, one for if
First
it
roll
succeeds,
core
and
mechanic
then-
to see if you can do this hot wiring thing that you want to do, and then roll on the Eggs Mayhem table if you're successful.
That's a 9.
All right, so Colin, you got a 9. That is a tough choice. Hang on. All right, so Colin, you hook up to it. You can roll your Eggs Mayhem, but I'll say the connection is faulty, and whatever tier of success you get on the Eggs Mayhem, you get 1 tier lower. That makes sense?
Colin? Bueller?
Colin?
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, his internet died. All right, all right, hang on.
Stand by.
Oh,
Pause.
okay, you're back.
Pause.
Welcome back.
We're good.
Stupid faulty
back in?
Texas
Okay.
wiring.
So what I was saying was your connection is faulty, so roll the Eggs Mayhem. But
You manifested it.
Damn you!
wow,
The dice
Wow.
roll affected your internet. I can't believe it.
I am God.
This is some bullshit.
The eclipse, it's making the fiction reality.
Anywho, so your connection to this mech is faulty, so you can roll the Eggs Mayhem, but your tier of success on it will be 1 tier lower.
Okay. Okay, that's a 6.
Okay.
Hacking attempt fails.
Okay. Well, it
The
was a noble
mediator
effort.
may choose an appropriate setback. Well, you've already set me back once.
Yeah, we're not going to do a setback right now because there's no one around or anything, right? Everything would be temporary. You're not getting in here. It's very well encrypted and damaged, so no dice.
Dang.
Anyone else have a question or other way they'd like to interact?
Yeah,
What
was the
type
blood
of
red?
mech was this?
The blood was red, Brian. Normal human-looking blood. None of you recognize this specific model of mech. There are several other mechs that would fit this sort of, humanoid profile. All of them pretty advanced. Generally, you guys in the Tech 2 through 3 space that you operate in here, you want to go for something big and bulky. If you're going to go for something slim like this, you need advanced materials to provide the same kind of armor. So this is fancy. You do see there may be some sort of clue on it. If you look on his forehead, there is a symbol there. It's this symbol that, from the way it is on him, it's a triangle upside down with a square in it with a circle in it.
It looks
The
like a
low rule
basketball court.
Triforce.
Like the.
It does look like a basketball court.
It does kind of like a weird triangular basketball court.
I'm just thinking of like the penalty box.
He's part of the LA Lakers.
And that symbol doesn't ring a bell to any of you guys, but somebody on the crawler
it's-
might know something about
It's
it.
LeBron James.
I did say he was pretty tall.
Yo, is it?
Probably taller than that, though. No.
Wow, is it really?
I always wanted to meet him.
Yeah, college just murdered him. Or Gerard,
He's
which one of
dead
you
now.
two did it?
I did it.
We can
I
bring him back, it's
chainsawed
okay.
him to death. It's fine.
Real quick, there is a mech salvage table. If anyone would like to roll on that, it's on the cheat sheet to the right
How
under
about I
salvaging.
don't roll?
Roll to take the corpse out.
Well, nobody else is jumping, so what do I roll for it?
John, I feel like John, do you have like special salvager powers that would help with this, or nothing for the general?
Currently,
Okay.
no, I don't actually have special.
Then
salvage
go ahead,
powers. I
Brian,
mostly,
since you called it out
Alright.
first.
yeah, like I have the metal detector, so for
relevant,
salvaging
yeah.
an area, I don't have anything for salvaging.
I rolled a 17. What does that get me, boss?
Ooh.
Meat and potatoes.
I'll take it.
You salvage the mech chassis or a system or module of your choice mounted on it, which will be in the damaged condition. So I'll tell you what we've got. We've got the chassis itself, which, looking at the way this guy is hooked into this, is not a good time.
You're gonna have a bad
But
time.
you can get the sword, which is really good, or you can get a snub blue laser or an ion cannon. I'll put the exact names of these things.
Did he not use the ion cannon at all?
No, it didn't come up.
I mean, I kind of like the sword.
I put the names of the systems in the chat for you guys if you want to look them up specifically in the
Ooh,
book.
it
Ooh,
is.
they sound
It is
fancy.
probably a good thing he did not use the ion cannon.
Generally, no, an ion cannon's gonna be like a disruption.
Yeah, it's anti-shielding.
Ion cannon, snub blue laser, or monomolecular blade. You could take, I'll say again, you could take the mech chassis as well, but looking at the chassis, this guy is like fully wired into this thing. He has like become one with it.
Yeah,
It
that's fine.
doesn't look like a fun time to get in and out of this thing.
We'll take it for scientific
Right, you can
purposes,
take, well,
but
you'll
I
take
don't
it back
think
to the
anyone
ship and you'll
wants
talk
to
about
worry
it, but
Actually,
Dissect
it's a
him.
snub-nosed blue laser.
whatever. I abbreviated.
So, also, the monomolecular blade is also Tech 5. I kind of want it so I have something that I can fight people off with while inside the bubble.
It has the deadly property. Okay.
I mean, most swords have the deadly property, as it
I have a
turns
feeling
out.
if you hit someone with it, they die.
Wow.
See, it's weird that the plasma cannon.
A weapon with the
doesn't.
deadly trait destroys or kills its target on a nat 20.
Oh,
okay.
Well, thank
I
God
like that.
he didn't
Yeah.
do a nat 20.
Okay, I guess we take
All
the
right,
sword.
we'll figure out who
'cause-
gets the sword
You know-
later, but yeah, you take the sword for
We should
now.
take the sword.
I don't
Everything
have
else
any
is
melee.
considered damaged. And then for scrap, each of the drones, each of them, there were 5 of them. Yeah, each of them is only worth 1 Tech 2 scrap each.
I will add those
Okay.
to my inventory because I have a fuckload of inventory space.
And then you guys can take that back into the crawler. They dismiss the red alert. They confirm that radar is clear. You guys go up to the control room. It's U5 plus Iceman and Commodore in the control room, and you've got what is left of this person who attacked you on a table for examination.
All right, let's crack this egg.
Mayhem.
Haha!
All right. As you start peeling back their helmet, you see that at the base of their skull and at a bunch of other points along their spine and stuff, they are plugged into this thing. It's a pretty gruesome process.
Kind of like Vader level, or
Honestly
More.
worse, because he's not
ew,
really
no.
attached to it.
This looks like this person was.
They don't look like they've been burnt or anything like that. They have some wounds on their back from the chainsaw, and obviously their legs are off. But other than that, they don't look like they've been burned in lava or anything. But they're very atrophied. They're very skinny. They've probably been in here a long time.
This person was put in this suit and hasn't left.
Oh, so it's like the victims in FNAF.
He's more machine than man.
And Commodore's like, well, that
Gruesome?
doesn't seem worth it. That's why can't they just use a steering wheel like you guys?
He did have a really cool sword, though.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd volunteer for this when I have a bed in my mech. I got a whole suite in there. It's great. A lot of space.
Maneuverability?
You
Question
roll them
mark?
back over on the table.
Didn't do shit for him, did it?
True.
You roll them back over on the table onto their back, and the symbol on their forehead rolls into visibility. And Commodore's like, I'm not sure what that is. But then Iceman chimes in, and he's like, no, I've seen this before.
I've seen this 20.
11
It's
times.
not usually. I don't know why it's upside down. It's missing some stuff, but it's a corpo symbol. It's the they call themselves the Opus Institute. I think they're down in the ice fields the way we're heading.
Corpo scum.
But from what I know about them, I tangled with them a bit in my younger days. They're very how do I put it? They care a lot about their image. They have big egos. Everything's always shiny and chrome and new. This thing looks practically ancient.
Yeah, was this guy shiny chrome?
No, this thing was a bit rusted around the edges, and the emblem on the forehead is partially scratched off. It's got some wear on it, but still more advanced than anything you guys have.
Well then, I guess we'll just have to go by their headquarters and give them back.
Just carrying a dead guy with half of his legs in your arms, like you lost this.
Here, did you guys lose this? We just throw him overboard.
We found him like
It
this.
was, yeah, this was not our fault. As we have his sword behind our back, clearly visible, and his legs. We do the Buzz Lightyear thing, but with his legs. Like in Toy Story 1.
And Commodore speaks up, and they're like, "Well, listen, we'll hand this over to Gray and Iceman. You know a good deal about these guys, and we'll have you guys look into it a bit more. But keep this a bit quiet. The state of this guy. People might vote against us going this way if they know how
These
gruesome
things are here.
this is. I don't think it's reason to turn around, but."
I think it's a reason to be a little more on guard and maybe have patrols ready to deploy.
Yes.
So that we don't have any delay. But
Isn't
But,
that us?
Listen, you've done a good job, as always. Take your rest. Fix up your mechs. You took some pretty big scratches out there, so...
I got katana slashed.
Do your repairs, do what you gotta do, and be ready. And you guys are dismissed. Carry on.
You guys are lucky you didn't fucking
I know,
die.
we really are.
That's fine. I had a 5% chance of just immediately dying. Those are odds I was willing to take.
So yeah, from there we will go into sort of the downtime procedure, if you guys are good.
I need to buff out the fucking katana slash out of my mech. How many... Do you do a full heal after each rest, or no?
Yes, so first thing, you guys recover all of your action points and energy points. You recover all of your structure points on anything that is of Tech 2 or lower, which should be all of your mechs still.
What about heat?
Your heat resets.
Lovely.
You cool down. Pay your upkeep, 5 tier 2 scrap. I think that's just what the drones dropped today. If you want to just...
It is. So I think I'm just going to delete what
Great.
the drones had out of my inventory. Did we get any scrap for the guy?
How much scrap is the guy worth?
That was what that
scrap
mech
is the
salvage
meat
table
worth?
was. You get the sword.
Damn
Oh.
it. Can we put cool bone plating?
Trade. I got to roll for the
from salvaging
trader.
the guy.
Well, once again, well, not quite once again, but very similar to last time. An intact mech chassis and an intact module are available for trade. Let me
Wow.
roll up randomly what
Which
they
ones
are.
are they? Iron worm.
No, they'll be Tech 3. There'll be one above you guys. The mech available is a photon.
He looks like the thing for RoboCop.
Oh, the photon looks cool. Looks the guy from RoboCop.
Oh yeah. You know, you're right, John. What a completely original thought you had just had.
Yeah.
The module available is the emergency power conduit, which is on page 199.
Emergency
Induction. So those things are available for trade. I'll let you guys decide if you want to trade for them off camera. Just as last time, you've got the mech, which is a photon. It's a bipedal. What does the photon do? Let me see.
It regains health in the sunlight.
It's solar powered.
Praise the sun mech.
Fantastic. And then, yeah, you've got the emergency power conduit, which does what it sounds like. It makes power good. And then, just like last time, you pick one new pilot talent and one new piece of equipment, which, again, we can do in between sessions just because there's a million to pick from. And that's that. You will continue along the path. And, yeah, we can start wrapping up the episode.
And we keep this under wraps. We don't tell anyone about the shish kebabbed man
We do
have
not.
in storage.
It's super gross. They'll throw up. Like Brian.
Brian, how you holding up?
I'm
Are you throwing
okay.
up yet?
Not quite.
Oh, Brian.
We'll see you later tonight.
Hopefully you throw up soon so you feel better.
Jesus.
Well, actually, I do feel a little bit better. I had a cold washcloth I've been dabbing my forehead with, and that seemed to have been doing the trick.
Quickly before we wrap up the episode, something we meant to do last time, sort of an early check-in. How are we feeling about Salvage Union? How are you guys liking it?
Good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I was saying last time
so it's pretty cool.
After we logged off, it's kind of like a good middle ground between Monster of the Week and Lancer.
Yeah.
I found Lancer to be just like a little too much for me personally. And Monster of the Week,
Which I think is valid. That's you're not unique in that. That's totally valid.
Yeah.
You can say you hated our most popular series. You can just say that.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I didn't hate it. I loved the story and everything. It was
fun. It was just really complicated. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially
There's
for
a lot
us
going
who don't do it like consistently, I feel like on a more consistent basis, Lancer would have been maybe easier and more enjoyable. But
Sure.
this is a little bit easier in the sense, like with Monster of the Week, that was a simple structured game where we could dip in and out when like a couple of weeks at a time and still be able to grasp it pretty easily. This is similar in that way. Like it's easy for me to kind of pick back up, and I like the For me personally, I like the idea of not having a specific map for our battling and everything. I like kind of talking through it. I like using my mind for that. Maybe I don't know if that's an ADD thing or whatever, but yeah, I'm liking this. I'm enjoying it so
There's
far.
pros and cons to both. You know, I don't have a preferred one, but yeah, it's definitely some people love Theater of the Mind, some people hate it.
Yeah.
wherever you sit on that. But no, yeah, I like it a lot. It's simpler to learn than Lancer, certainly. As a GM, I hate to keep comparing it to Lancer, like we're shit talking Lancer. Again, we liked Lancer. We liked it a lot.
Yes.
It's just the other robot game that we've played, so we're gonna compare it. But yeah,
I'm wondering, like, if
it's easy.
If going back to Lancer after this, if Lancer might seem more like easier, more attainable, more
slightly less crunchy.
Warm up to it. I don't know.
Yeah, this is almost like a good warm up to it, maybe.
I love how customizable everything is. Like so far it's managing to strike a balance between you have a shit-tillion customization options, but also it's not overwhelming once you've picked them.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like your own shit that you have on the table is not too intense, but there's a lot of variety to pick from, which is good. I think crunch should be in character creation more so than in play.
I will say since I didn't take part in Monster of the Week, the whole like theater of the mind, figuring out the combat, kind of takes a bit of getting used to for me, because I'm so used to like actually understanding like, okay, here's everyone around me, and especially like I've been kind of reading through some of the other things, and I feel like it's gonna get interesting once like we start getting bigger mechs, like how range actually works. Like, can we all fit in close range?
Yes. Yeah. If you want to, yes, always yes. I will say with your current build with the mirror ball, you do have the benefit of being like, I don't quite know what's going on. I'm just gonna sit here and be a bubble. Like, yeah. You can just not move. But anyway, we'll revisit all of this. We always do this in the finale episode, but we wanted to check in real quick just to say that we are enjoying it at the beginning. In the finale episode, we always do like a more proper review at the end. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll be back in 2 weeks with the next episode. In the meantime, check out our other content. Check out the game that I'm developing, Big Adventure Game. Links for all of that stuff in the description. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day.
Peace. Bye.
Bye-bye.